Good evening, everyone. Today, in the Desh Ke Mentor initiative, in the mentor engagement series, which is an online series, we have Miss Viniti Sareen. She is in South Delhi. She is currently giving mentoring to a couple of students in the Delhi government schools. She is by profession an HR professional and a career counselor. She's an active volunteer as well with the coordination team behind the mentors, has been engaging in the WhatsApp group of all the mentors and helping other mentors. So today we are having this session to have her experience as a mentor. She's here for almost 4 weeks now and have been talking to a lot of mentees, and she understands being in the same career also. She has vast experience of analyzing the problems and challenges. So start with Viniti. Uh, I would actually start with your past. Like when you were in teens, when you were in that period, and that kind of a profession which you wanted to choose, did you had such an experience, or did you always wanted to have a mentor?
So I've always wanted, and in my teens back then, I always wanted to become a child psychologist. And I was very interested in that field. But sadly, I did not have a mentor who could guide me. And the most approachable people I could reach out to were my mother, father, my older sister, my sister's friends, probably. And I really wish I had a mentor, who could give me the right path. So I chose, human resource and psychology, in the end, and this is where I am today.
Interesting. Well, this is the same journey which I also had the similar feeling. I am a civil engineer by education, but I'm not into the field. Although
Yes.
that education did had a lot of contribution to my successful on what I am doing today, but certainly I would have done better if I had a good mentor. So you do
Exactly.
realize that a mentor at that stage would have changed the way you would have done something else.
Definitely. I would have had the right guidance. I would know more about the diverse opportunities. Back in school, it was okay, you want to become a doctor or an engineer. And now there are so many options to choose from, which, we don't even know. So, definitely.
And how do you think these mentors who are being talking to the mentees of the government school kids, especially in the senior classes of 10th, 11th, 12th, they
Yes.
can change the course of their like the school journey?
So I think the mentors have a huge, role to play. Whether they are school, college students, they're working professionals, or they have their own business. They basically will help to guide students. Not only in their professional journey, but also to help them face any personal challenges that they're facing. And they can serve as someone who we can learn from. So example, the mentees can learn from their experiences. They can also share the knowledge that they have, any experience that they've had, by any difficulty that they've faced. They can also help them with accountability. So a lot of times what happens is mentees tend to go off track. And even when we were kids younger, we also would go off track. We would need someone who would pull us back and say, you're going the wrong way, or come back to what you're supposed to do. So accountability is there, guiding them. Also, I feel the mentors can play a very huge role to build their network. So if they make them talk to people who are experts in the industry, they can also expand their network and talk to like-minded people. So I feel the mentors have a huge role to play.
Exactly. I totally echo your sentiments. I am from the business community and I meet so many business owners. I
Yeah.
definitely see a huge gap of skill in
Yeah.
those people who, although they are successful,
Yeah.
however, had they been doing little changes in their career when they were in schools or in college, it would
Yeah.
have made a huge difference in what they're doing today.
Definitely.
I also have another feeling which is quite important for our society. Do you think this Desh Ke Mentor program can actually bridge the gap between the society?
Yes, definitely. There's no doubt on that. What's actually needed is a platform to start with. Where like-minded people or people can share their ideas, where they can share their opinions, views, where the whole nation can come together, and that's where the movement will actually start. And that's why I feel this platform is the perfect platform for all the youth, who wants to do something, give back to the society, and make them feel very inclusive and one. So I feel this is a very good platform.
Yeah, one of the examples given in the orientation we had as youth coordinators was that there is a privileged society and there is a society which needs a lot of support and cohesiveness. And
Yeah.
this platform and this program itself is one of the steps where the people living in good houses, good schools, they have had the good of their life. They are little disconnected with the life around them of the people who really need help. And
Yes.
sometimes in the busy days and busy activity and just to survive and doing good for your family, you tend to forget what you want to give back to the society. And I think
Exactly.
this is the perfect platform where you bridge the gap between these two communities,
Yes.
allow them to understand each other's challenge. And
Yeah.
most of the time, you must be also having experience. Challenges are almost similar. They could be of bigger scale or a smaller
Or
scale,
smaller scale.
but challenge is a challenge. So
Yes.
even a school kid, when they talk to the mentors, and as I said in the next engagement meeting, we're going to actually discuss how to do a storytelling, how to give an
Yeah.
example. They will relate. Okay, you also face this problem. We never thought
Yeah.
that you, being such a successful person, can have a problem, and that
Yeah.
is how you bridge this society gap and let them feel connected. So when they are meeting, for example, you might be giving a mentorship to a government school kid in your area, but
Yeah.
wherever you will see another kid of the school having a dress and walking by on the street, you will directly connect with that person as well.
Definitely.
Yes, I,
Definitely.
I know somebody like him, and such huge brains and such huge mindset they have and such big dreams they have. Let's do
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
for them. Very good.
Definitely.
All right. So one more thing which I also wanted to uh, give back, I think, from this conversation was the culture of volunteerism in India.
Yes.
You must have noticed that we very warmly volunteer at the religious places or
Yes.
ceremonies or in some crisis like volcanoes and rains and floods. You see a lot of
Yes.
volunteer organizations coming up and helping each other. But in career, in business, in day-to-day life, we do not see this happening. So do you think this is one of the programs where the youth will be hand-holding the school kids to make them a better people?
Yes, I totally agree. And that's where I come back to the point that, you don't have to be, being a, owner of a company. You could be anyone. You could be a college student. You could be someone who has, who's been working in the, in the field for a couple of years. You could have your own business because you actually understand the challenges and, you have your own experience that you can share. So I feel it could be anyone, and especially the youth is the best area to actually help from, because we always say we help when we become successful, or we help after a couple of years. Why not today? Why not start now? There is no need to wait, because these students, especially in class 9 to 12, these are the initial stepping stones which will take us to the right career path and our professional personal journey. So I definitely feel this is the best opportunity every youth of our nation should grab and help as many people as possible. It just takes 10 minutes and it can change someone's life.
Fantastic. We had that discussion a couple of times that why the age has been taken as 18 to 35 years. And
Yeah.
every time I was one of the proponent in that, yes, it has to be this age only because
Yeah,
the right connect is at the right stage of the year. So you
exactly.
have more elder people, they might be judgmental, they might not be good listeners, they could not convey the right message,
Yeah,
wherein we want them to have a hand-holding experience as a big sister or elder brother kind of a feeling.
exactly.
And then only
Exactly.
the students are going to open up because
Yeah.
it's a very complex years of your life, very, very
Very
complex years of your
complex,
life
very stressful also.
and very stressful also.
Yeah.
So you need to be very delicately handling those situations, and nobody else other than somebody who has just been there a couple of years before in
Yeah.
that age can manage that.
Fair enough. I completely agree.
I'm happy that you believe in the program and will encourage all the young people in your network to join the program as mentors. You already are doing, as I know, and we will soon have more engagements. Probably we are going to also have some physical meetings of successful mentors. We are going to make them meet, I would say, uh, meet the leaders in mentorship.
Oh,
So
that's really
yes,
nice. That sounds amazing.
so soon to see you again.
Thank you. It was
Thank
so
you,
nice
Viniti.
talking to you. Thank you so much.